was an unusual cricket match, this. Dare I say it was a disappointing cricket match, especially because all the build-up was about that magical day here at Lord's in 2002 when England made 325 on a gorgeous day. India went and chased that down with a little bit of time left and everybody thought, wow, we're going to get that game again. The first twist came when Owen Morgan won the toss and put India in, and there we were all saying, oops, everybody likes to chase here. What has Morgan done? By the time the game came to an end, you realized the great value of local knowledge. Owen Morgan plays a lot of his cricket here, and I think it picked up the fact very quickly that the track was going to slow down as the game progressed. And you could see that India's chase became progressively difficult. As wickets fell, the ball wasn't coming on, it became more and more difficult to chase. The highlight from England's point of view was Joe Root's century. It was so important for England that Joe Root got those runs, especially with the test match coming up. There's a feeling that he was a bit grumpy, he'd been left out of the T20 side. It was important that he got those runs. It was important that Owen Morgan got those runs. And I got the feeling that they might have just a little bit got the measure of Kuldeep Yadav. It was a little wayward, 3 for 68 from his 10 overs, 3 lucky wickets. But when you're that kind of bowler, you will get days like this. And it's interesting that Kohli kept going back to him and he still picked up those 3 for 68. But India have a problem in the absence of Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Bumrah. It was going to manifest itself at some point or the other, and it came when 88 runs came of the last 7 or 8 overs. And really, with David Willey hitting India, that was where the game started to go away. And yet we thought 322 was chaseable because the slowness hadn't manifested itself by then. But then that shot from Rohit Sharma, we're all sitting there and saying, you know, Rohit is magical with his footwork. He's magical hitting the shot when he's going. And then all of a sudden he looked for the slog. Shikhar Dhawan once again playing pretty cameos, looking wonderful but not going beyond. And that great catch by Joss Butler. 3 down, it was always going to be tough from there. The track started to slow down Kohli and Raina. But what made this game unusual was what followed. Hardik Pandya came into bat. He's perfectly capable of hitting those big shots, but by the time he got out, it was already 132 from 11 overs. The game was already gone by then. And I wondered, Dhoni's approach is always take the game as deep as possible, But we just started to wonder whether there's a feeling that this was not to be. The spinners 3 for 80 in 20 overs. When you're chasing 322, 20 overs for 80, it becomes very difficult. And then India crawled. There were jeers, there was boos, there were slow hand claps, and I think once India decided it wasn't to be, then Dhoni just played on. I mean, he hit a big shot afterwards. We don't know if there's a message to go for it, but it wasn't a very pretty end to what was such an interesting cricket match. India had the opportunity, remember, of closing the series and winning both white ball series. Now, if that's got to happen, it's got to wait till Leeds. We'll wait and see what happens there, but this game is not going to get any awards.